1990. There we go. Fallout operates in the kind of 100% of everything was hit. A lot of it is also just like, I guess like you could say, oh, it was a super global mega nuclear war. Also, radiation in Fallout universe does not is nowhere near as it's much more like, okay, the most dangerous like radiation products are the ones that go away the fastest. Like the fact that 200 years later there's still like lethal pockets of like radiation is pretty fanciful. Oh god, what are we wearing? I completely forgot. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this, and then I'm gonna see how far I can. If I want to see if it gets better. I don't have hope that it will, but I just want to see. I also got some new guns. So I got my Luger. I have a Webley. I've got my Enfield. Cool. And I also have a Sten, which I put a suppressor on. Best example we have is Chernobyl, but that was a very special case. Yeah, Chernobyl was like... That was like a one in a billion sort of example of a nuclear catastrophe. Yeah, there would be a Webley. Yeah, I'm still expecting an FAL. I'm still expecting maybe a... oh, please have an L86. Please. I want there to be a chance to accidentally drop the magazine. What was I gonna say? Speaking about Fallout, did anyone see the second episode of the second season of the Fallout TM television show? Because oh fucking god. It all right, I won't over dramatize. I won't be over dramatic. I won't over exaggerate. Most of it. How many children did House eat raw just to know he's super evil? I don't think I'm pretty sure he didn't show up, but so okay. The episode starts. The episode starts with a flashback to before Shady Sands was nuked. Because remember, Shady Sands was nuked. It starts with a flashback to that, and you have an NCR soldier in a daze, constantly repeating he's like in a daze, and he's constantly repeating patrolling the Mojave makes you wish for a nuclear winter. So he's just constantly repeating that. He says it like a dozen fucking times. And he's essentially like taking he's like escorting like a cart, like a caravan cart sort of thing. I don't remember if it's being pulled by an animal. I don't remember what it was, but there's a cart. He's going through, and and remember, he's going from like wherever the fuck to the center of the NCR, the capital, and no one checked him or his cargo. He gets there, and the people in Shady Sands. Remember, Shady Sands was originally, it's no longer, it has been retconned, it is a pre-war city now, even though it wasn't. And also, it's in the location of, like, Los Angeles instead of being in sort of, like, central eastern California. So he gets there, and the people there are, like, celebrating that they've actually, for, like, the first time ever, figured out how to get water without radiation. which is pretty insane. But that's what happens. And so he shows up, and what happens is that they open up the crate he was essentially bringing along, and there's a nuclear bomb in it. And the nuclear bomb is one of the bombs that, what's-his-face, that Liberty Prime throws in Fallout 4. It's that exact design. And that nuclear bomb is the one that blows up the city. Maximus's parents put him in a fridge. This was in the first season. Maximus's parents put him in a fridge, and then they just die. Because apparently the city doesn't have any, like, shelters or whatever, because then the whole thing blows up and Maximus lives because he was in a fridge. And so that's how it starts. Wow, just like Courier 6. And it's... Yeah, I was like, okay, well... First of all, it was completely pointless because they showed that in the first season that Maximus was from Shady Sands and that Shady Sands got nuked. And he survived by being put in a fridge by his parents. Why they had to tell us that again? I don't know. I think that was maybe a case of compensating for the fact that, what's it called? That, Shady Sands was just like, and the NCR was unceremoniously, essentially removed from the canon. Yeah. So, the episode, again, I find, like, the way that they set up the show is very, so it cuts to Maximus, he's, like, he's, like, a knight in the Brotherhood of Steel, they do, like, a mission, they shoot some stuff, and they get a MacGuffin. And they bring the MacGuffin back to the airship. And the MacGuffin allows them to... Okay, they show up to this place in the middle of the desert, and it's, like, covered in dust, like sand. And there are these big, like, turbines. They look like wind turbines. And the MacGuffin allows them to power up the wind turbines, and the wind turbines are powerful enough to blow away, like, a fucking cubic kilometer of dust and sand, and it reveals Area 51. Which, okay. And so then the Brotherhood go down to Area 51. And the Brotherhood in... Oh. The Brotherhood in this show, they are like a bunch of retarded frat bros. No, yeah. Sorry about the foxes. So the Brotherhood are like a bunch of retarded frat bros. So they go down there and... So they find a fridge or a freezer, and they open it up, and in the freezer is an alien. It's a fucking Zayden from Fallout 3, 4, whatever. And they go, whoa, the two guys who are opening it are like, whoa. And one of the guys, of course they're going to subvert your expectations. One of the guys grabs the alien body and just throws it out of there, and like it just smashes onto the ground. And they go, a working icebox, amazing. And it's like, And then there's like a scene where they're like showing all these different pieces of technology. There's one of the little zappers from Mothership Zeta, like the little stun sticks. I'm pretty sure the Declaration of Independence or something like that is on the ground at one point, I guess as a reference to that one quest from Fallout 3. They pulled a sheet off of a pristine... They pull a sheet off of a pristine car. Like a car from pre-war car. Like beautiful old 50s kind of style pre-war Fallout car. And they go, oh, we should take this outside. We should go take this outside. And they take it outside, and it's like hard cut to them shooting it and blowing it up with a rocket or like a minigun or whatever the fuck. And it's like, oh... It's like, it hurts. I thought the Brotherhood cared about like, preserving technology, not acting like a bunch of, like, drunken frat bros just, like, destroying property. It was insane. So that happens. I'm trying to remember what else fucking happens.
Mind the gap and all that.
We're following the Brotherhood. We can follow the Brotherhood. So time usually it's one or the other. They don't care. Oh no, definitely. Of course they don't care. They don't care. They don't care at all. It's just like it's funny that they don't care, but it's also funny how much they don't care. How little they care, and how much they're willing to. I think that's the thing. They don't care, but it's amazing how much they show how little they care. They go out of their way to be like, this shit was like Fallout. Fuck it. It's meant for us to do stupid bullshit. You know, like that's what it is. So that happens. I'm trying to remember exactly what happens in the show. I find okay, so like Lucy and the Ghoul are like essentially like they're supposed to be like the protagonist, deuteragonist, you could say. But like they seem to just be going on side quests when then like other stuff happens. So you cut to Lucy and the Ghoul, and they're walking through a place, and they walk by a hospital of some kind. And the hospital, Lucy hears someone in the hospital, like yelling for help, and she's like, okay, we gotta go help them. And so the Ghoul reluctantly goes along with her, and they find a woman on the ground injured and a guy injured. And I gotta watch it again, but like, oh, I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm stuck. I don't know why the Ghoul does it, but the Ghoul goes up to the one wounded guy and is like, here, I'll come and help you there. And then he cuts his throat and is gonna like eat him. He takes a piece of him to eat. And then he throws it up. I don't remember why he killed him. I'm actually stuck, TCL. But he does, and he like throws up the piece of him that he ate. And the reason why is because he was poisoned by a rad scorpion. And so then like a bunch of like little rad scorpions come out, and he shoots them, and they have like a stupid action scene. He shoots all the rad scorpions, and then there's a big one behind like a door. And there's like again something happens, and he shoots it and it blows up. And I think he gets stung, and there's like a scene where Lucy has to help like give like a antidote or a stim pack or whatever the fuck to the Ghoul or to the random lady that was there. And then Lucy gives it to the lady instead of the Ghoul and helps her out. And they take the lady out, and then she even has to say, like, oh, don't worry, he's pretty tough, he'll make it. Which, of course, because they're not going to kill the Ghoul. I'm trying to remember what else happens. Okay, well, I'll go to the end of this. So the House equal bad, Brotherhood equal bad. I don't even know if they want the Brotherhood to be bad. They just, like, they think, like, the Brotherhood is like a college frat. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to feel with the Brotherhood. It's literally like whatever the fuck they want at any moment. We have the Yucky Plung experienced an optimistic newbie and the old Grizzle experienced asshole. It's another fucking like it's a sad dad simulator kind of. But so I'll spoil at the end. So at the very end, Lucy takes the woman back to like wherever the fuck she was supposed to go, and the people she was from was the Legion. And so she shows up like at like a Legion camp and is like, oh golly gee, wow. And then there's more of like, I do like also that the fact that at the very beginning, since the blow, like a guy who was mind controlled by, oh, that was the thing. The guy who, I didn't mention that. The guy who, there was the soldier who kept saying, patrolling the Mojave makes you wish for a nuclear winter, and who brought the nuclear bomb to Shady Sands. He was mind controlled by one of the mind control chips they showed in the previous episode. He had one of them on the back of his neck. And it cuts to showing that Lucy's dad was the one who, like, toggled it, which we knew, like, already. I think, partially. And I think this was just them being explicit. And so now there is a connection because we see Mr. House in the pre-war working with those miniature things. Mr. House is in a sort of a way tangentially responsible for the NCR being destroyed because he was working on these mind control chips in the past. Hell, he might have actually wanted, like, I wouldn't put it past them to say that, like, Mr. House wanted the NCR to be blown up, despite it not making any sense.
God save the Queen.
But then it also, it cuts back to, there's, like, scenes with, Lucy's dad, and he's doing, like, experiment. Again, he's trying to figure, I don't remember what it is. He's trying to, like, do whatever. He's trying to make the mind control chips more, reliable or whatever the fuck. And there's a scene where he's, like, blowing up a bunch of rats. Like, it's a montage of, like, him experimenting on a bunch of rats or mice. And eventually he, like, thaws someone out from, like, a vault or whatever. And he uses them as a human test subject. And you would think that since he's a villain, it would show that he's a villainous individual because he's pulling some rando innocent person out to kill them and use them as, like, essentially as a guinea pig. But they make it sure so that you know, it's the audience, that the person he thought out was also a big jerk, a big mean rich jerk man, and so it's okay that he has his head exploded, which is what happens. Holy shit. What else happens in that fucking episode? I feel like, again, I'll say what I feel like a lot of watching that show is apathy. It's so boring, and it's also just like, it feels absolutely nothing like, it's like, it's a major sense of, like, maybe not, cognitive dissonance is probably not the right word to describe it, but it feels like, I don't know what the term would be. I am recognizing the bare minimum of, like, Fallout stuff. I recognize that there's, like, Fallout things, but it feels nothing like Fallout past that surface level. And so it's like, I don't know what I'm watching. Okay, so, yeah, they do the thing, the stupid rad scorpion fight. I don't know what the fuck Lucy's brother is doing, but he's like, I don't know, he's stuck in another vault, and he's thawing out, like, these people in the vault and, like, leading them out. The Brotherhood looting shit like morons. Oh, yeah, there's, like, a fucking, like, Brotherhood conclave where, like, all the different chapters from, like, the local, from, like, the, you know, in the area show up, and they all have, like, a dumb, retarded meeting. And it's like, what? Our noble and shared purpose. Like, what are you talking about? What is your purpose? And so they're talking about that, like, okay, so it's like all these different chapters, and, like, one of them, okay, they explain it here, like, from the Grand Canyon, from Yosemite, from Coronado, which, it's like, which chapter, like, there's no Mojave chapter mentioned. There's no, like, there's no chapter from like, are they supposed to be the chapter from California? Are they supposed to be the guys from the Lost Hills bunker? I don't know. And they say, like, one of them asks, like, is the Commonwealth, where's the Commonwealth? The Commonwealth is supposed to be here. And it's like, it's so fucking insane that the showrunners don't realize, like, the Commonwealth is like 5,000 kilometers away. What do you mean, where are they? It would be like saying, like, it's like, it would be like showing up to Christmas dinner and wondering, it's like, where your family member from Alaska is. Like, why didn't they drive down to Florida for Christmas? You know, like, what the fuck are they talking about? The Commonwealth Brotherhood is gonna show up and be like a big ominous, like, what do you mean?
Start talking then.
We have what you're looking for, but they're in high demand.
Oh, it's
Just
so
hand out to
weird.
some
It
victims.
feels like it
Equipment
honest.
stretched thin as it is, with the hooligans continually kicking us up the arse. If only that were true.
I think like
The hooligans aren't united under a single banner.
it's very clear that this is written by people who
Like
literally don't
parasites.
know anything about the
Kill
story.
one, and two
They
more
don't know
take
anything.
their place.
Okay, well, I don't know what's worse. Are they either ignorant or are they malicious? Like, do they not know anything, or do they actively like say, "Fuck this shit, I'm gonna make my own stuff"?
We heard all about
It's
that.
both bad, but
Lieutenant
like I think
Brown
that's the
said
case. Is that it's just like
force.
the show
Follow
is
me. I'll take
so.
you to the general.
It feels like if they're not doing anything. Like they don't know anything about it's a malicious. You think it's malicious? I see. The thing is that it's hard. It's one of those things where that feels right, but it's hard to like. It's hard to prove. You know what I mean? It feels right to be like I don't know. Like, is it just enough to say that like, well, look at the show and how shitty it is and how little it cares about everything? Is that enough to say that like they're being malicious? Oh, the Halo writers. Yeah, right. The Halo writers going out of their way to do that. Well, yeah, I think it's so weird. It feels like someone writing that, and it's like they literally don't know anything about the show, about the game, about any of the games, except the names of things. So they know that there is a thing called a Brotherhood of Steel, and there is a thing called a Vault, and they just make whatever the fuck they do. Like, they just take it and use it whatever, and they make stuff up, and it's like, you know, and they start saying all this shit, and you go, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, is this supposed to be a V2 bomb? Well, that looks nothing like a V2, but good enough. It's a German half-track. They always do the TV mooter and always look down on everything gaming. Like, more and more, I am considering doing some sort of video about the show. I am more and more like, oh, well, that's a little small, but that's not a TOG. That doesn't look like a TOG.
To what do I owe this visit, Colonel Major?
You will open the gates of hell, aka secondary fans doing that. That's a good.
Oh,
Define what you mean, because when you say secondary fan, what do you mean? Because like I feel like that's a good term if it's what I think it is. What you mean?
Poverty leads to an abundance of
Like a secondary fan is in someone who like they only like a weird spin-off, and they're not like they're like, I guess, I don't know, like a tourist kind of thing.
I like your thinking, Colonel. You always win with a mercenary.
My idea, I've written down some notes, just a couple, of like what I could make a video about the TV show. I don't want to go into talking about all of the what's it called, like all of the things that they just like that they've just God, I keep losing my train of thought. I don't want to talk about all of the things that are wrong with the show in terms of like, oh, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't go, that's completely counter to whatever we see in the games. Because there's a lot of people who are going to do that, and there's a lot of people who are probably good at that, and I don't need to do the same thing as that. And it would be a very long video, and I would find myself probably getting very bored. But what I think I would want to do is something along the lines of
report back to Colonel Major.
Basically anyone who consumes media superficially, mostly through memes or interacting with the community. That's really good. I like that. I really like that. That's a really good way to, I like the idea of a secondary fan. Because I think that's something that can exist alongside the word tourist. They're similar, but they're not exactly the same. That's a good way to put it. There are a lot of people like that. There are a lot of people who engage with a media who, like, whatever media, movie, TV show, game, whatever, and they really, like, they don't ever really engage with the main property. You know, and I would argue that when it comes to Fallout, it's like if you haven't played the games, I don't know if you shouldn't call yourself a fan of the series. I would also argue if that you've only ever played Fallout 4 or 76, you probably shouldn't call yourself a fan of the series. You know, but that's a good term. That's a good one. So I want to make a video about the Fallout series, and I want to what I've focused on about the Fallout show is I want to focus on adaptation and so I wrote it down. So let me read what I wrote down so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Adaptation and faithfulness is going to be one part of it. I want to talk about the show is an adaptation of the games, and yet it is nothing like the games. It's nothing like the games. The Fallout show is nothing like the games at all. It's so different, and it begs the question: why are you adapting something and then not being faithful to the source material? And I know that adaptations can never be or like 100% faithful. But I think that if you are going to adapt a piece of media into a different medium, I think that a major part of the quality of that adaptation is how faithful it is. I think all of the other things you would judge a piece of media for, such as plot, like do the characters make sense? Does it what's it called? Is the writing coherent? All that sort of stuff is important in an adaptation. And then I think there's another criteria, which is it should be faithful as much as it can to the source material, because otherwise, why are you adapting something? Now, a lot of people will probably say, well, look how well it adapts, like the visuals. I feel like when you are adapting a visual medium into another visual medium, you should get no points for the visuals. If you are, for example, adapting a book, a non-visual medium, where you have no pictures or images, just descriptions of what people, places, things look like, you have to have some skill in actually faithfully trying to translate that into visuals. And you can criticize those kind of adaptations for how they did or didn't do, you know, what you think, you know, how well they did that. But when you're taking a video game that has several entries, all of which have tons of visuals for them to reference, like 100% reference, they get no points. That was the easiest thing. That was the no duh. That was the no shit. You adapted the things you had all of these references for. That you could just say like, yeah, they took the way the vaults look in Fallout 4 and the vault suits and power armor and like, oh, the blimp is from Fallout 4. You know, all these other things. Oh, they just reference these visual things from different games. You don't get points for that. What would you say about the Kubrick Shining? I don't know enough about the Kubrick Shining to say one thing or another. I've seen the movie. I like it. I've never read the story, so I can't really tell. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to. It would be outside of my scope to criticize unless I read the source material. So I can't tell. Well, so like that's the thing is like I think that it's fair though to say, as an adaptation, if it's very different from the source material, I do think then that The Shining probably would lose. Like if I was going to review The Shining, I would knock points off for not being accurate to whatever it's adapting. You know, if I was going to give The Shining a 9 out of 10, and then I said, it's like, but it's so different from what its source material, I maybe would knock it off a point or two, depending. Of course, I'd have to, like I said, I don't know how different it is. I've heard that, yes, but I don't know personally. So, what if it improves what it's adapting? Because I'd say it does. I don't know. It's like, but it's like, at what point is it then like write your own fucking story? You know what I mean? But like, cause it's a hard thing to argue because it's a difficult thing to think because yeah, what if it does a better job? And it's like, I don't know.
I think I see our
Oh,
lunch.
great.
Your mouth.
Cannibals and foxes. British cannibals, yeah. Ugh. So I want to talk about in that video, I want to talk about, like I said, faithfulness, adaptations, and faithfulness. And in regard to the Fallout show, it's like, well, why would you take, like, all the visuals for this show, or for this game, and then, like, do nothing with them? Like, you don't do anything else. Like, you've taken the way that the games look, and, well, mostly how Fallout 4 looks, if we're being honest. And then that's it. It's just, like, it's like what I don't know. I'm running over my own sentences. But that's the one thing. Faithfulness, adaptation, and then the second half, let me check my notes again. The second half of the video is I want to talk about so it's like I wrote this down. Spiteful hatred, irreverent feelings. Not only does it not faithfully adapt the games, it appears to actively hate the series, thoughtlessly destroys the lore and ruins much of the history of the games. Feels like it's almost intentional. Is it malice, gross incompetence, apathy? You know, that's another thing I want to cover. Is like why? Again, like you destroyed Fallout as a series in terms of its lore. You know, like, and I know a lot of people get like hung up about people who care about the lore. But I feel like people forget that, like, lore is important because the vast majority of stories are the same story you've seen 1,000 times before. You know, humanity has written, like, stories that are all very similar over the course of human history. But the way that stories distinguish themselves is often through the sort of fluff around them, if you will. You know, it's like you have seen a nuclear wasteland before. Fallout isn't the only what's it called? Fallout isn't the only nuclear, you know, post-apocalyptic story, but it is different than other ones. You know, Fallout is different than Stalker, is different than Metro, is different than whatever. And that's kind of like important, you know, that's what makes it its own thing, you know. Lore kind of suit up in part of the building of the story. Yeah, again, like the way that the lore is the way the lore influences the story. Which is another criticism of the TV show is that, like, I've written it, I think I had it written down. Where is it? Feels spiteful, gives example. The Fallout, this is what I wrote down as a note. The Fallout world is just a backdrop for whatever garbage story and characters the writers want to tell. The world doesn't matter or inform the story. It can be dragged, the story could be dragged and dropped into another universe without very much change. That's another thing, is that, like, the story that they're telling in the Fallout show doesn't feel like a story that is part of the Fallout universe. It feels like the writers just wanted to write whatever the fuck they wanted and just use Fallout as a backdrop. It reminded me of people attacking Avalon because he criticized the lore issues with the show. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if those people are, as you have said, the secondary fans. Oh good, another glowing one.
What? You're dead. You fucking pay fucking hard from me. You're dead. Yeah. What? Ha! What? No.
Nanfield's a one-tapper. You know, that good old Fallout 4 weird system of... Well, that was weird. Very big delay on VATS there. Also, ammo in this game, ammo in Fallout London is so... It's weird. It's like the opposite of Fallout 4 baseline, where Fallout 4, it's very difficult to run out of ammo because they give you so much. Where here, it's like ammo is so stingy. I don't think that the secondary fans, some people in the fandom are just like that. I think there's the opposite too, where there's like the... I think there's like a good amount of people who are like shills. And what I mean by that is that they just like will promote anything Bethesda or Fallout because they have a channel that they use and that that's good for business to be like, yo, the new Fallout thing is really good, guys. Check out the newest episode of the Fallout show. Ba 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 ba. You know, like I'm gonna talk about it and make a 10-minute video where I just like, you know, summarize the plot and then say that I think it was good. It's Wank Station, by the way. Ow. And some Nuka-Colas won't solve. Maybe a stim pack. I think there's also a bunch of people who are just like, they're not a shill, but they're just like, they love everything. The person who has like no... They do not discriminate in terms of like quality. They are happy. You can put anything on their plate and they will eat it up. That sort of person. You see that in like every single fandom. They're the most embarrassing, I think. Because like, you know what? The people who are shilling and like trying to, you know, whatever, like either they have like some sort of brand deal or they have like a channel where they just like gas up whatever they like. At the very least, it's like you get money from that. Like you're making a living off of that. Sure, you're being disingenuous, but like I see you have a monetary reason to you know, to advertise these things. Where the people who are just like, I love everything that has the label of brand, it's like, oh my god, you're not even getting paid for that. You actually will eat everything up.
What happened?
Good. That was what I wanted to do, was to throw a landmine at my own feet.
This is gonna be fun.
Killed her.
It's just pathetic. Yeah, it is. Those guys are like the ones. Well, and you see it in every single fandom. They're the people who are like, I love all the Star Wars, and whenever a Star Wars thing comes out, it's like, it's so good. I love the Star Wars, the newest thing. And there'll be the people on like Twitter and shit who will be like, oh, the newest episode of Star Wars, the Google Boogle, the fucking Glup Shitto and the Google Boogle fought, and there was a lightsaber. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Think this will be any different?
Shame. Shame. There was like another thing that came out where I want to say someone at Bethesda or what was that, like they want there was a couple things. So there was one from like a couple days ago where or like a day ago where someone from Bethesda said something along the lines of they want the next Fallout game to be able to be played like for like 600 hours or whatever. And it's like, oh. It's like why? Why do you want that? You know, just, you don't, like, it could just be a game and it starts and finishes and that's it. And then I think the funnier one was, I might actually have to pull this up because it's actually fucking hysterical. Did I save it? Bookmark. I did not fucking bookmark it. I'm just gonna have to go through my fucking replies. It was like, where was it? Where it was like, I think it was like Emil Pagliarulo saying how his fucking, oh, here it is. Fallout 4's lead designer, does it say who is it talking about? Yeah, it's Emil Pagliarulo. Okay. Fallout 4's lead designer reckons it's the most replayable game in the series thanks to its interweaving quests. Like, what does he think he made? What does he think he made? Like, does he... So, I think it's like... It gives more credulity to the idea that he's a moron. Because he genuinely think he made a game with interweaving quests? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Interweaving quests, uh-huh. He's the reason Nate the Rake exists? Oh, well, yeah. That one's a classic. Like, why would you fucking ever... Oh, good. Another landmine. Why would you say that? Because they just, like, at worst, the main character stood there while the other guy committed a war crime. Can't even, what was that one? Can't even fix Fallout 4's anniversary upgrade, cause the player to lose all their DC, especially, oh Jesus. Well, you know, again, that's one of my favorite is when Bethesda says, we love the modding community. We love the modding community so much because of all the stuff they've been able to do to our games. We love it. It's amazing, the passion and effort and but we also will just push updates that will break all the mods and all the hard work because we don't actually care. You know, what they say and what they do are two completely different things. Yeah, we'll push updates that will break all of these fan-made mods, as well as just like break other parts of the game, and we'll also add paid mods because that's how much we love the mod-making community. Of course he does. He thinks the faction choice is interweaving because you do a quest for one who sends you to another. That's what I mean, is that like, that's probably what he means, is that it's like, oh, well, the quest for the Fallout 4's main quest sends you to the one faction, and then it sends you to the other faction, and then you choose which one of the factions. It's like, that's not interweaving. Like, you know, you can't like ever like you know, and then oh yeah, I only have a mine equipped. How many grenades? Hey, and grenade. I got him. These guys just learned a very, very painful lesson about spacing. To be fair, I don't know a game that doesn't do that. Well, the thing is that like Bethesda's like jerking themselves off, or like saying, "Oh, we love the modding community," da, 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 da. And it's like you guys never give a shit if everything breaks. Hooligan and Hooligan Scum, such naming conventions. The more I play this, the more I realize that the Fallout London developers just like it's literally Fallout 4 in London, even to the stuff like the naming conventions. Remember, Raider Meth Head, Super Mutant Ball Bag. The names imply that they're higher on the food chain and therefore a bigger threat, when in reality, it just means that they have more health. Like a shitload more health. It's the second time they've used Wank of England. Oh my fucking God. Look at how many things you have to kill. Look at the compass. Holy shit. You have to, because again, so to get into a bunker, I need to get a gas mask. To get a gas mask, I had to go to the War Museum. The guys at the War Museum won't give me a gas mask unless I do a quest for them. And in the Fallout 4 tradition, the quest is to clear a dungeon of raiders. Oh, good. That was a good save. This is a better game. I look at that and think, oh shit, they have an army. Do a poke up a stick and poke back. No, it's Fallout 4 in London, meaning you have to shoot everything.
You're dead.
I actually do not have enough ammo for this. I've got one magazine left, or 10 shots for the Enfield.
Open fire!
Should have just.
Alrighty. I love how the raiders, no sorry, hooligans, how can I mix them up, seem to have developed a symbiotic relationship with the roaches. I like it, yeah. I can't blame the Fallout London devs for that.
End of the line.
That was funny. End of the line. Bang. Hop.
Who's there? Trying to sneak.
Like, Fallout London is impressive in its scale and in its scope and what it tried to do. It's neat that they've essentially recreated a pretty large chunk of London. Post-apocalyptic Fallout-y London. That's kind of cool. It also runs pretty good. I'll say that the performance in, like, the downtown is much better than the performance in downtown Boston, despite it being much more built up than Boston. But it's still kind of like, it's just Fallout 4. Like, the quests are all linear. It's 90% of it is just, you know, shoot.
Shit. Whoa. Need some covering fire over here.
If you love Fallout 4, you'd love this. Just like playing Fallout 4. Like, the only thing I'm interested in, like, so far is to see if the quests open up at all. And also, I want to see more British guns. And or, like, weird locations. Fallout 4 story is weak and dialogue is weak too, so I think of Fallout 4. Or everything is weak in Fallout 4. Well, I'll talk. You want to talk about some of my favorite comments on my video? It's so weird. There's so many comments, and I will say some of them are tongue in cheek, but a lot of them genuinely are like, well, yeah, Fallout 4, it's like you have to play it with mods. Like, you have to install a bunch of mods. And it's like, do you not... Like, I got so many, what's it called? Comments that were like, yeah, you gotta play it modded, dude. It's like, that's not the game. The game doesn't come like that. Shouldn't Bethesda... make the game good and not the community? A lot of NPC comments right there. Yeah, a lot of ones with just like, oh, you should play it modded, and it's like, I mod it. One of them I liked. One of them I did like was like, the point of Fallout 4 is to download 687 mods, play it for 10 minutes, and then it crashes. Like, in that one, I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. You know, I have done that before, too. No. Okay, I am out of ammo. I think I have to use one of those junk guns. Here we go. I got like 532 rounds for this hunk of shit. Mods can only do so much to fix the core game. That's, yes. Mods can't fix Fallout 4's quest dialogue and lack of skills. Yes. That's the thing, is that unless you are going to rewrite and revoice and rescript all of the story quests and all of the different interactions and actually, you know, try to build in more choices and paths and ways to go, it's just not gonna happen, guys. Yeah, these weird things. I've seen these before. Ghoul thing called nymphs. Why is every gun in Fallout 4 a left-handed? Why is every gun in Fallout 4 by default a left-handed bolt? Or a left-handed cock? Sorry, just tiny little gun nut thing. It always has got me. It always annoyed me. Fallout 4 needs to be... Yeah, that's the thing. Is that, like, no mod or no amount of mods are going to fix Fallout 4, because Fallout 4, yeah, is fundamentally flawed. You have to... Like, the foundation of the game, the core of how the game sets out, its, like, combat and gameplay and all that, is just borked, and it would need to be changed. I hate the bolt-action rifle is left-handed. Yeah, that's something I don't... That's one of the mods I like adding to Fallout back in the day when I did play and mod Fallout 4, is I would switch it so that the bolt handle was on the right side. Can't complain, my Fallout New Vegas mod list is 240 mods, almost fix it. See, like, yeah, that's fine. Well, if you want to play a modded game, I don't mind. No. It's something I should have made as like a... I should have put a disclaimer in my video, and at one point I think I had a single line that kind of covered it, but I removed it, and I never added it back because I didn't think it would be necessary. But what I wanted to point out was that in my video, my playthrough of Fallout 4 was done on normal difficulty with no mods. You know, I just wanted to experience it as sort of it is. As it sort of comes out of the box. You know, I had a lot of, maybe not a lot, but I had a few comments that were, you know, saying, oh, playing it on survival mode helps. Like, oh, your issues would be fixed if you played it on survival. And I'm pretty sure Fallout 4 Survival didn't even come out with the game. Let me double check. Yeah, Fallout, it didn't come out. Oh wait. Oh no, it came out not too far. When did the game come out? Oh wait, never mind. I lied. I forgot what year it came out. No, it came out a year later. Oh, okay, maybe not a year. Like 8 months later, it came out. It didn't even launch with the game. And also, I don't think it... I don't think most people played Fallout 4 with survival. I think what the people who are trying to say that is that, like, a lot of the enemy sponginess apparently isn't as bad on survival, which I've not played much Fallout survival, so I can't really remember. The enemies apparently aren't as blocky, bolty. Ooh, ooh. See, this is the only reason I want to keep playing this, is that I get cool stuff like a. Oh fuck! What is this thing called? Martini Henry. That is some good. That is some good thumb right there. You can smell that. Look, it's look, it's dead money. Oh no, do I take the gold or not? How much does that weigh? 5 pounds. More, look. It is dead money. Oh, good. There's a colorful cast of characters inside the vault. I can barely hear this person. This voice acting is like 80% quieter than everything else. Could you speak up, love? This writing, can I... If I don't get to shoot this character in the face, I will be very upset. Oh, it's like fucking Outer Worlds dial. It's like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. Oh, this kind of dialogue. Why do people write like this? What is the source of the mind virus that causes people to write dialogue like this? You're stuck in a vault. You have been stuck in a vault for weeks, and you're acting like, oh, ain't this, haven't I gotten myself into a funny scenario? Oh boy. Just shut up. Just shut up. Like, fucking, why should I, like, shut up. Josh Whedon, Reddit is their main audience. Can you use a computer? You need an intelligence of 2 to pass this check. If your character has the fucking... you're like on the level of a fucking mouse. Oh my god, open the Bank of England vault. But what if I don't? Does Fallout Lovedon... Yeah, I can speak. It does not. It occasionally has some special skill checks, but most of those are... They're not... Most of them seem to be just charisma checks from what I remember. Every once in a while, it gives you a couple, agility, intelligence. But there's, again, not much else it can do. What the fuck? Oh, where was that stairwell? Go down that stairwell. It was like around here. No. Oh wow, cool. 11 9mm, fucking 16 9mm rounds. That's the good shit. Here. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Okay. Does this go anywhere? Apparently I had that ID reader. future visitors, blah 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 blah. Oh, good, a glowing one. Get to experience my favorite part of Fallout 4's combat. You ready? Oh, look at that. That was so good. Now I only have to do that 20 more times to kill this thing. I have 3 shots. Oh, God. Oh, I also found a well rod. Look. I don't remember where I found this, but I have a well rod. That's kind of cool. I like the weird British weapons in this mod. I've actually not used it. That's a well rod. So the well rod is essentially a tube with a magazine sticking out of it. It was used during World War II. It is essentially like a rotating bolt, bolt action pistol. Most of the gun is suppressor, and it is one of the quietest guns ever made. It was meant for spy stuff and other sort of special forces work. Ideally, what you would do is you would go up behind the guy you wanted to shoot, and you would literally press this into him and shoot him. To muffle the sound even more. And from all accounts, it was apparently like pretty damn effective. Like if you were in like a I don't know, a place with like a decent amount of background noise, like standard everyday noise, you probably wouldn't even notice that gun being fired, especially if it was like pushed up against someone. Very neat gun. It was massively successful. I remember. I want to say it was. Forgotten Weapons. Ian McCullum. His video on the well rod. I want to say he said that most likely that there's a good chance that the well rod or something like it is essentially still being used to this day, because it's like it does its job. Yeah, the ambience isn't bad. Like again, visually, music-wise, this mod does a good job. Quest-wise, there's something to be desired.
You'll regret this.
See, look how stealthy that was.
What?
What? Now I just need to get a sniper rifle, and this will be. I'll essentially can turn this into the sniper elite.
Lucky hit.
This is one of the guns that actually does sound like a Hollywood silencer, so it's acceptable.
No.
Dan Rage. Radaway heals 5+ more radiation. This is the most boring cover I've ever seen in my life. German super science, and it's just like a dude with what the fuck? Was this placeholder and it never got like changed? Finding the gold isn't the hard part. It's letting go. It's letting go. It's letting go. It's letting go. The Crown Mint Refinery. 99999 gold. Open the Bank of England vault. Is it just like... Can I do it from this terminal? No. No, I can't. All I want to do is open that vault to see if I can kill that NPC. I can't, I just like more cringe. I need to hear more cringe dialogue. Wait, did that say jet? Did I read jet? Oh, jar. Holy shit. Remember, jet is now a pre-war drug. It's not a post-war drug. It wasn't made by Myron anymore. No, it was a pre-war thing, according to Bethesda. Also, remember that ghouls now have to take ghoul juice to stop them from becoming more ghoul. That's a thing they added into the show. Remember, the show is canon. The show is canon. CANNON. Do I have to? Didn't we go through this already? What? What? Wait, do I have... I don't have any grenades. I do have one of these.
My intrepid.
No, of course not. I do have Molotovs. Oh, of course. Never mind. Right. Oh my god, it's just like... How much of that shit is available given the amount of sane ghouls we meet through the series? Oh, well, you see, the people who wrote that did not think and did not know, did not care about how ghouls work. So they added it in, despite the fact that it doesn't make any sense that, like, the ghouls are, you know, there was a bunch of ghouls. There have been ghouls that have been around since before the war, and they didn't need to take the ghoul juice. Oh my god.
My intrepid helper. Pleased to meet you. My name's Kira. You don't look like the usual hooligan, nor like much of a scavenger. Who are you really?
Wait, before the war? Oh, well, no, I mean, we have ghouls that were... I mean, sorry, like, that was me misspeaking. We have ghouls that have been around since the Great War. You know, you have a bunch of ghouls, like, fucking a bunch of ghouls who are like, yeah, I was around, I saw all this shit. Yeah, you know, like Raoul from New Vegas, you know?
Have you hit hit your head or something. An interesting cover story. Who are you?
Although
really
Fallout 4 does introduce Eddie Winter, who managed to turn himself into a ghoul somehow and then survived in a bunker for 2 centuries for no reason. Pete Hines, I'm not interested in talking about realism in an alternate universe with talking mutants and ghouls. Yeah. Yep. It's good. It's good to know that even the people,
This is getting awkward.
even the people,
Sure you are.
even the people
What are
who
you really
were
after?
part of the company did not care about the medium.
Twaddle. Don't play. There's something. But let me in.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't actually know their real names, but they've gotten used to them. They've been here since before the Big Burn. Original workers of the vault, looking after the treasures here. Isn't that right?
Oh, so these are supposed to be people who have been in here since the war, and they're like feral, but they're not attacking her, or they're not feral yet.
So absurd. Truth be told, I succeeded. I've been able to.
I hate this
But
character.
yes, I'm a treasure hunter by profession, you see. And look around you. But it's they're all fake. Plated tungsten, as far as I can tell. Fucking crazy, right? That's the thing. There used to be gold here. I managed to hack into the terminal there and recovered ancient access rights.
I don't like how she's this performance with her. She talks like this, and she goes up and she goes down, and I hate this kind of voice acting. I hate this. This is annoying. A character who speaks like this. Oh, they're just so annoying.
You know what that means?
Just say what you want to say, you fucking. I don't care.
Astounding mystery. It can only be one.
This is
thing,
how
can't
Americans
it?
think Brits talk.
There's only
This
one
was
central
made
answer
by
to this.
people from Europe. Don't blame
Time
North America for
travelers.
that.
Someone knew the war would happen and used future technology to travel back in time, break in, and switch the ingots.
Oh,
around.
is she a
This
moron?
gold would make them rich, even in the far future. They must have left the fake bars around.
I'm
so
gonna
that they
choke
wouldn't have
myself to death with
unintended
my.
effects on the
One sec, I'm just gonna
space-time
wrap my
continuum.
sweater
Very clever.
hood strings around my own neck. Just
And
give me
now
a
that
sec.
I am free, I can pursue the truth. It's time for Kira the Treasure Hunter. to
Oh
embark on her
my
next mission.
god. Like, I don't. Like, do they think this is like, aha, this is quirk? Do I like dog god? Want to go back to the base
Oh, no.
or the church?
That
We
goes
missed the
off more than a
church.
theory. I'll prove it. Say, what do you think of helping me out, fat girl?
Did you just call me
I've
fat?
always wanted a mysterious sidekick. Suit
No.
yourself. I'm
She's
going
a
to gather-
companion. You know who I miss? I miss my dog. There we go. Ugh. Disable her right on. There we go. This disable is so much better than just being able to kill an NPC, because you are erasing their existence from the fabric of reality. That's like some achieved Chim stuff. I can't. Chim, Kime, Klim. I don't know. Red Diamond. I'm thinking of Elder Scrolls. Ah, Morrowind. I still have that Morrowind installed. I should replay. I should visit my playthrough of Morrowind from earlier in the year. That was fun. I swear if she's needed for something later and you've soft-locked yourself. Damn it, you might be right. I don't know. What happened to my dog? Remember when we had the funny dog? He just fucking disappeared. I have no idea where I could even go to get poor Churchill back. He was so funny. Enable. Alright, she should be back. How do I get Churchill? I want Churchill. I want the funny dog. He could. I wonder if he just like returns back to the area where we got him. Oh, this is like instanced, this area. Look. What the fuck? I will approve of the Wank of England, because that's absolutely something we would have and probably have done. Ah, yes, the famed British humor. Replacing the B in bank with a W. God, you guys are so funny.
You can count on that. We owe you, civilian. But if I may, why exactly do you need a gas mask? You're not going to Islington, are you?
I'm a collector.
Believe it or not, it'll do you good to have an ally in the Tommies. And trust is the foundation of any alliance. Very well. That's your prerogative.
It's so
you
weird.
are
This
going to
like
Islington,
there's like no
there's
I don't
something
know.
you should
There's
know.
like
Ever since Miller and his men took
there's
over
been like
Islington,
2 characters in this
flocked
game.
to
So
get
like
shot. As
we
to
had
why
the
they wished
weird
to
guy
erupt in
who
a
was
tunnel
like one of the
cross
weird
is
fish
beyond me.
people. He
But
was around for a
that's the
bit. The
situation.
weird kid
Our
was
scouts
around
reported
for a
that the
bit.
Stenchi route is
But
the
like
sewers
there's
via
not like
Hackney.
any other
Miller's
character.
men don't know about it. Yeah. Keep it maintained. Otherwise, it'll break when you least want it to.
Oh wow. I wonder if I go back to the fucking food factory where I first got the dog, if he's there. If he's not here, he's gone. He's just so fucking gone. Again, I will say, during the loading screens, those, oh, there he is. He's glitching through the ground like a good boy. Alright. Those loading screen, the animations, the concept art in the loading screen, very good, very high quality. It actually very much reminds me of some of the concept art for Fallout 3, which was also very similar in how it's like, what if the US Capitol building, but on fire? It's the weather and the bad teeth gives us the general maturity of a 12-year-old. It's something about the engine and how it like it's like everything here, like the or maybe it is the mod too, but like the everything looks just a little too low res for this distance. I feel like I should be twice as far away before it gets this low res. Do you know what I mean? LODs, man. How do they work? Following in the tradition of Fallout 4, I have 4 perks and I haven't touched them. I've had 4 perks for like a while. Perks? What's the point of a perk? What is the point of a perk? I think it's a thing with the lighting engine. It makes things look ass at a distance. Yeah, that could also be it. Everything was very stark, sort of very like almost like Fulbright, where it was just like spotlight shown down. Just want to check again. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the Fallout show again, the second episode. The fucking Oh my god. So there's the scene where like the different chapters of the Brotherhood of Steel are meeting at like a table and like all the different elders are there, and it's the most embarrassing shit I've ever seen. They act like a bunch of like, I don't know, they act like a bunch of fucking, what the fuck? Like one of the oh god, so one of the one of the Brotherhood elders is a lady, and then one of the other ones is like a gruff dude, and he's like, from where I'm from, we don't let women speak. He says that to her after she talks, and I'm like, these guys are Brotherhood? That's something like the Legion would say. And then he calls her a fucking cunt. And I'm like, why are you like this? People will defend this shit anyway. Yep. The Brotherhood portrayal is so weird in that show. I don't know what, like I don't know what they're trying to do with them.
I got this one. Cover me.
Ow.
Tear into your liver. I think I'll call you Lud. Stop fighting, lass. Come on.
Jesus. I wish I could just like watch the fucking Amazon show and just like have it on stream and just be like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh man. I'd pull a Lou and grab a couple gin bottles fast. Yeah, it's, I don't know, like, it's bad, but for the most part, it's kind of just, it's uninteresting and like weird. It's just like, yeah, they've killed Fallout. Oh my god, they were eating people. And then they were gonna eat me. Fuck off. Jesus. Oh, this mod is not very good. You also gotta remember, I am taking 30% more damage because of a fucking debuff I've had since the start of the game. I am still doing the main quest line to get rid of that debuff. Fallout 5 will be with fucking Pagliarulo will be great to see. Oh, it will be fucking great. I am so looking forward to Fallout 5 being like, if Fallout 5 is, or Fallout is dead, and Fallout 5 will be the nail in the coffin. Alright, suspicious statue of Washington here for some reason. Although there is one in London somewhere. Has Todd, yes, Todd did say that they have, I don't know if they're putting all of their work, but I think they said that like the vast majority, or like the majority, or like they're putting currently the most amount of effort or whatever, some wording like that, into Fallout 5. Fallout 5 is what they are working on probably the most, which makes sense. It's exactly, it's what, I fucking said it, like, and I know I'm not the first, but it's like, the Fallout show, unfortunately, is a success. It's probably going to get at least a third season. They want to capitalize on that by releasing a game. And what it's going to be is that Fallout 5, we're not getting Elder Scrolls 6 until maybe 2032, 2030, something like that. You're going to see Fallout 5 in like the next couple years. It's going to be a travesty. It's going to be the first Bethesda Fallout. This is my prediction. It's going to be the first Bethesda Fallout on the West Coast, and it is going to murder the original lore from the game. Everything will be retconned. They're like retconned or like completely changed to the point of like being what's it called, unrecognizable. You're gonna have like the Master not existing, the Enclave not exist. I wouldn't put it past them. Oh Jesus! I wouldn't put it past them to have the Enclave be run by the Master. Like, that's how crazy I think it's going to be. That the Enclave are trying to, you know, the Enclave are run by the Master, who is the president, and they're trying to turn people into super mutants. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they just, like, completely butcher and murder it. Because Bethesda has already shown, with their own shit, with the stuff that they make up, they don't give a shit about it. With the stuff that that's other people's like lore and characters and stuff, oh fuck, they treat that like fucking dirt. They stamp all over that. Yes, good. Stand there in a fucking cluster. Beautiful. What the fuck are these? Like weird, like machine men. Maybe that's a good thing for me, given that I vastly prefer Elder Scrolls TSO.
Down there, Betsy lending a hand.
Okay, let me test. Is this a Fallout game or is this Fallout 4?
Excuse me. Won't you please help me get down?
Remember those Fallout games where you could kill every character?
This is quite uncomfortable.
Now, to be fair, this is a mod, but it's also like just like Fallout 4, where the same thing happens.
Yes, you're not hearing voices. Yes.
Fucking Mountbatten. I recognize that name, but who is he? You're a UK. You explain. Prince Philip's family name? Oh.
Oh my. Yes. Yes. Up here.
Well, this totally interesting and engaging conversation plays. I'm definitely not going to be doing Duolingo on my phone.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Simply untangle my foot, and I shall gracefully drop to the floor below. Just let me count down first. On 1, 3, 2, 1. No!
Oh, Jesus, that was loud.
As far as holidays go, that was not to my liking. I don't see myself hanging from another sign anytime soon. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh,
I am Arthur Mountbatten.
my fucking... I don't know why my
Do I call my
the
one and only
my
savior?
VTube Studio app crashed on my phone.
The Wayfarer. Quite the exquisite name.
Oh, he's back. There he is.
But I am not in a position to judge. Now, I assume you must be curious as to why you found me in such
Okay,
a quaint
I don't
predicament.
fucking care. I just want to get... Okay, yep. Okay,
Wait.
goodbye.
If anything, I believe. What do you say?
No, fuck
I
you.
see. If you
Disable you too if you probably weren't important. No, Churchill! Churchill! Oh god, Churchill! Oh, okay. Elder Scrolls 6 will be the last God Howard game because Bethesda will be shut down afterwards. Investigate the gunfire, but what if I don't do that? And I, like, ignore the gunfire and do anything else?
You going to watch them? Sit in the holy crap. Move back.
What the fuck is happening? Not my fight, not my
Considering
problem.
they see you too, it is your problem.
No.
What was that?
They misunderstood the orders. Don't let them take any more ground.
I don't want to die. Take it.
This is like this mod is painfully boring. It's also filled with a lot of weird design. I have been playing this for like 6 hours, and like why do I still have a debuff? And it's just like constant, like, ugh.
I think we got them all.
Do I have
At
to
least the
speak
ones
to
here,
Rosie
right,
and Guy? If you squint eyes and look at the name, you can imagine you're killing Minutemen runs.
Sure. How about we reward you with some more? Shh. Quiet and you can hear it starting.
Here.
Oh, cool.
Knocking in Miller's men's heads.
Meet us on Crawford Street.
And bring the roundel. Don't stop.
More factions, I guess. They gave me a plate, yeah. I just don't care.
Fancy another? You look a bloody mess.
I keep thinking I have a grenade when I don't. Oh, and I didn't save. Oh, joy is me. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, that was fun. I like weird loading glitches. Let me guess, these guys are essential? Can't, yeah, of course they are. Fucking, what is this? It's weird, so many mods try to make Fallout 4, it's like, I'm gonna try to make Fallout 4 more like the older Fallouts, but Fallout London is like, we're gonna literally make like a one-to-one gameplay and mechanical copy of Fallout 4 and just put it in London. Like, I'm ignoring them, I don't give a shit. They can be stuck in that eternal firefight. Now, you see, you know what would be really interesting? Is that if you ignored them and just, like, kept going, they died. Or, like, the mission failed, or something changed because you didn't help them. But what's actually going to happen is I could probably spend, like, a whole month in-game fucking around, and I could go back there and they would still be having a firefight. Again, it's just, like, it's so artificial. It feels so fake. Oh, sorry, that reminded me. So there's like a bunch of other comments I got in the video. I want to talk more about dumb comments. Some of them were like, so the title of the video is like Fallout 4 has no point. And there was a lot of people who were like, well, video games don't have points. It's like there is no point. You know, it's like all games, no game has a point. No game has actual consequences because it's a video game. And I'm like, are you pretending to be dumb, or are you actually just dumb? One person was like, oh, wow, wait until you find Discover movies are a thing, too. And it's like, a movie is a non-interactive medium. A video game is interactive. There have been plenty of games that have interactions and allow the player to affect things. Like, I don't... ugh. Or there was other comments where it was like, well, the point of the game is to have fun. And I had fun with Fallout 4. And honestly, the fun argument is the least effective argument you can use. Because it's like, oh, well, I had fun with Fallout 4. And knew how I can counter that? I didn't have fun. What are you gonna do then? How do we square this circle of you had fun and I didn't have fun? I think comments like those, I think, really reinforce the idea that a lot of people are completely unable to separate their enjoyment of a thing from the quality of the thing. If they enjoyed it, it must be good. Why is it good? Because they enjoyed it. You know, why did they enjoy it? Because it's good. Why did they think it's good? Because they enjoyed it. You know, loop forever. Fallout 4 fans, when they try to defend their hot garbage game without mentioning sales and player count. Yeah. I don't know, it's like... I don't know, I don't know, like, do they not... It's, again... Like, Yes, McDonald's sells the most burgers, therefore it is the best hamburger in the world. I'm so fucking... I have one magazine of ammo left. I'm so fucking sick of this. I'm like a hair's breadth away from just turning on TGM and just like seeing if I can find some cool places.
I'm just getting started.
Basically, like, the combat is good. I don't care about the RPG mechanics and player freedom. I just want to shoot stuff. Didn't Fallout fell so... Yeah, it did. It did sell well. You know, but it's just like, it doesn't mean anything. They cannot... Yeah, exactly. It's like, tell me why you liked it, you know? Tell me why you liked it without mentioning mods, too. Oh, rat. Roach, whatever. I love sewer levels. What? No. What? Is there another way? Okay. I was gonna be... Oh, no. Ghoul. Gunplay isn't even... Yeah, I do agree with that. I don't, like, I don't understand... Like, they say, like, oh, Fallout has... I like the combat. It's like, there are so many better shooting games out there. Like, if you purely want a game that is a first-person shooter, you are fucking spoilt for choice in terms of both older games and newer games. You know, you can go play fucking Doom or Quake or fucking Half-Life or, you know, all these older games. You can play all of the fucking really good boom shooter games that have come out over, like, the last, you know, decade-ish. Doom, Quake, Half-Life, Fear. Yeah, go play Fear. You want a good game that is just almost a pure... Like, there's good atmosphere and such in Fear, definitely. But, like, it's a pure, amazing, short, just, like, adrenaline shot of amazing gameplay. Compounded by really good level design. Fear was a fucking treat. I played that for the first time earlier in the year. That was great. The combat is the main argument Fallout fans will use to defend the game. No. I have. Yeah, Wolfenstein: The New Order. Some of those boom shoots are good. If you play some Dusk, play some Cultic, play there's a couple others. I'll think of them. Go play Ultra Kill. You know. Those are all, like, right there. Cultic, Dusk, Ultra Kill. 3 first-person shooters that are all really good and completely different in terms of how they what's it called? Sulaco. 4. Sulaco, Ultra Kill, Dusk, Cultic. 4 first-person shooters, all of which are 1,000 times better at a shooting game than Fallout 4, and each of them are completely distinct from each other. Like, they all, you shoot guns in them, but they all have a different way of handling that. And they're very distinct and very, very good games. When is the next update for Ultra Kill coming out? It's been like a year. Come on. Yeah, if they want and if they want like a first-person shooter with open world like survivally bits, yeah, go play Stalker. Go play it. You know, if you really if you need it to be more or less janky than a basic Stalker, go play Anomaly or whatever. Like Fallout 4 is such a boring game as like an RPG, and it's just like really bad as a fucking shooter. It's mind-numbing. Like one of the comments on the video was like, it's amazing that like half of your gameplay footage is just you standing still while slowly melting enemies with a flamethrower. And it's like, yeah, this is the fucking stuff that they love. That Fallout fans will like, or Fallout 4 fans will say that that's like the hottest gameplay in the last fucking 20 years. I had a lot of people talk about how they liked settlements. Like, they say, oh, I liked settlements and all that. And, you know what comments I liked? And and this isn't me being sarcastic, I like the ones who are like, yeah, you are correct, I still like Fallout 4. And I'm like, that's good. I think that that's healthy. Like, I still enjoy it. Like, that's good. Like, yeah. I think that that's fine. I'm not trying to change, you know, whether or not you... I cannot make you not like Fallout 4. That's only something you can do. I'm pointing out the flaws of the game, not trying to get you to, like, hate it. A Medieval is fun. I've never actually finished a Medieval. I've played a little bit of it. Had better combat than Fallout New Vegas. I would say no, it didn't. It doesn't have better combat. Well, see, the thing is I think the people who say that, oh, Fallout 4 has better combat than New Vegas, I think they confuse combat as like a total system with gunplay, for lack of a better term. Gunplay is how a gun in the game feels. How does it sound? How does it feel in terms of reaction? Does it sound good? Do the animations look good? Do you have a good sort of sense of using a gun? Arguably, I would say it's better in Fallout 4. The thing is, whatever. The thing is, oh, the terminal's locked out permanently, or does this unlock? I don't know how this does it. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. But, so, they say that the gunplay, like, Fallout 4 is meant to be an ARPG. I do feel like the gunplay isn't great, but the thing that makes Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas' combat more interesting is the fact that there's all these skills and all these perks and all these different mechanical systems behind the combat other than just point gun at enemy, shoot gun. There's the different ammo, there's the different weapons, there's unique weapons, there's all the different perks that support the different flavor of weapons, be it plasma, be it laser, be it shotguns, be it, you know, suppressed weapons, you know, do you want to use melee, do you want to use unarmed, there's different weapons for those, do you want to use explosives, you know, like, that's the thing, which makes it more enjoyable combat-wise, because there is depth. Johnny Depth. Door code. 1922, great. Enemy variety, yeah. The fact that there's like different damage types so that you don't, it's not like enemies don't just become inflated walls of health. You have to, you know, because you have damage resistance and then damage threshold, you have to use higher damage weapons against enemies that have high or threshold, because you can't, like, you know, get through their armor or their skin or whatever with a weaker weapon. Like, there's flavor. I can't believe it's still making me walk further to get to this. I just want to get rid of this fucking debuff. I have been playing this entire thing with a 30% damage debuff, where I'm taking, or excuse me, 30% more damage I'm taking. And I can't believe they expect you to do this much to get, like, what I don't get is, like, are they expecting you to do a lot of side stuff on your way to this, to fixing this debuff? Because that's nuts. Like, you already are struggling because you don't have that, you're already taking so much more damage. And already also enemy ammo is scarce. Like, I'm fucking TGM. I have literally like 4 shots left. I'm so fucking sick of this shit. Like, look how many shots he took to, oh, this Fallout 4 sucks so fucking hard. What's the point of these debuffs? I have honestly no, okay. At first, I thought they were meant to railroad you to the plot, like to the main story of the game a bit. I honestly thought that, like, in the first 2 hours of the game, I'd get rid of both of them. But no, I got rid of, there was a negative 30% damage debuff where you would deal less damage that lasted for about 3-4 hours until I got rid of it. And now there's still the one that makes it so I'm taking 30% more damage. I don't understand why, like, they're linked to the main story and, like, progressing the main plot. Yeah, and I just, like, I've already, and that's the thing about, like, I don't want to do any of the side quests in this game, because it seems like they're just going to be more of what you expect. They're going to be more of, like, go kill these dudes. And, like, ammo and health and resources are already so scarce. And they're like, oh, go do more, you know, just shooting.
Please. No. Not this.
Okay, what the fuck? That's cute. It's the first legendary enemy we found. Oh, legendaries. Is that how the post boxes work in the UK? They're robots that come to life. What's the console command for removing the debuff? I have no idea. Where's the one for pistols? Gunslinger. There it is. Oh, I just want to get this. Oh my lord. I thought I'll give Fallout London another go. I'll give it one more shot. We'll see how it is. See if it changes at all, and it doesn't. Fallout Resurrection? What is that? Mod for Fallout 2. Oh. Oh, and just like another wall. Oh my god, I don't care. Fucking let me just fucking get to the location. These fucking walls and artificial, like, barriers. Okay. Oh, we have to wear the gas mask because of the fucking airborne cancer or whatever. And then there's just more mazes, like, just like, just let me get out of this fucking place. Yeah, I'm at my limit. Happens between both Fallout 1 and 2? Oh, okay. Fallout Resurrection. Fallout Resurrection. Fallout 1.5 Resurrection. Ain't that cute? To develop by 4 fans of the game from the Czech Republic. Working on the development took 10 years. It takes 25 hours to finish it. Holy shit. Now you see, the thing is that I only play officially licensed Bethesda products. Does it follow the lore of the TV show? Because if it doesn't follow the canon espoused by the hack frauds that wrote that show, then I don't want anything to do with it.
Is your throat not feeling a little scratchy? Ah, I see. You've got yourself a gas.
Oh right, it's the character who we saw at the beginning of the game who is clearly we're the clone of them. I like how that plotline was just kind of like dropped. Yep, clones. Can I drink the red goo? I don't think the English should... I don't think the British should be allowed to make video games after this. Is that a little harsh? This is just Remnant now? It kind of is. Oh, upscaled mushrooms. I love it. Alright, I have TGM on, so I can't heal myself. Whatever. Oh, look, it's a non...
No. Met. I open the door. Chance. Well, Wayfarer, the...
Oh my god, if you get here and it's like, you have to do more stuff to get inside. You have to go through the abandoned underground tunnel to open the door. Also, a little metro-y here.
Ah, you're not supposed to be in there.
Ah, you're not supposed to be in there. Bolo. What's up with you? There's this level is a little straight line, you dumb bitch. Where else? Yeah. Yeah, that's the, like, again, it's, oh, it's so bad. It's honestly Fallout 4, but with a British accent. Ah, I found the hidden way into the secret lab. Sure, there was only the one way to go. All these clones are women with blank faces. Could that possibly mean? Yeah, I have no idea. It's not like fucking Lugor guessed it within the first 20 minutes. Oh, that was good. Glow-sighted service pistol. Oh wait, that's just the, what's it called? It's the, oh, what the fuck is this thing? What the fuck are you? Oh, you're hideous. How stupid do I look? Okay, we look like a rip-off Star Wars. I don't think it's unfit. I think it's like, I think it's meant to just be like a really boxy, blocky gun, pistol even. So I do find it funny that the Webley is like the strongest. Oh, hey Churchill, where the fuck have you been? Why don't we have to get Churchill a gas mask? Hand scanner. We're a clone, so it's gonna... It's good. It recognized... It said, welcome back, agent. Oh my god. What? I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. That was weird. I had the same problem with Skyrim. I fucking hate... Hey guys, we played BioShock 2. I really dislike Fallout 4 and Skyrim's animations when you go on to like when you go to a thing. Yeah, they're clones. We're a clone. That's the whole thing, is that it started, we were in a test tube and we don't know who we are, and there was a woman, a spooky woman in the shadows who we never saw her face, and she's like, huh, you're very resourceful. Well, you are you. Ho ho ho. And yeah, she's a clone of her. I don't like the animations that you have to do to like interact with shit in this game, and back in Skyrim, it makes everything, it's just too fucking slow. Clone meat. I love me some clone meat. Oh, what's that other door we went to? Lab-grown meat. The Angel Lab. The Angel Lab. It's where they make the clone. Or whatever, I don't know. Oh, is this... What is this room? This is the eventual outcome of Bill Gates 3D printed steaks. Did you hear the thing the other day where, like, Bill Gates' company was like, we're going to make butter without butter? I'm gonna catch the VOD, but thank you for the stream. No problem. Appreciate anyone who's here. That's really cool. Oh, it takes us down there. That's where it takes us. Okay. But yeah, like Bill Gates is like, we're gonna have butter that isn't made with milk or cream. And it's like, okay, first of all, margarine's a thing. Also, second of all, why? Why would I want this? Why would I want this when I could just go get, like, just butter? And it's gonna be 1,000 times better. It's a thing and it's shit, yeah. I like, you will eat the butter. You will eat the, like, hydrocarbon butter. I remember, like, a week ago, no, wait, a week ago, yesterday, because yesterday was Christmas. I was, like, talking with my mom, and she was like, I looked at the butter package. I told her about that. I told her about the Bill Gates butter, because she was cooking dinner and such. And, I said, like, I picked up the brick, like, the pound of butter, and I looked at it, and I jokingly looked at the ingredients with butter, and I said, oh, man, there's a lot of bad stuff in this, Mom. And she's like, what, really? And it's like, what are the ingredients? And I go, cream. And then she expects me to keep saying things, and I'm like, that's it, cream. And she actually didn't know that. It's like, oh, it's just cream. And I'm like, yeah, it's just cream. How else do you think they make butter? So far, the best part of this mod is the cool guns. I like the guns.
Initiate.
Oh no, stop the stealth destruct. Oh, oh, she got away on the train. Oh my god, and it's these fucking guys again. The super clones. Legally distinct super mutants. Easily dispatched with 2 bullets from a gun that was made like 5 centuries ago. Oh no, it's injecting me with the goober serum. I'm guessing that cures me of my debuff. Also stops the nuclear reactor from exploding. Yep, that makes sense. Super mutants but gray. I almost thought you said super mutants but gay. I did it! It only took 6 hours to get that debuff cured. The refinements made to our butter were incredible. Like, every Michelin star recipe was basically, here's one standard ingredient and 3 kilograms of butter. It does. It's good.
You survived. Of course that wouldn't have worked. I do apologize. You aren't the average adversary. Fate is inescapable, isn't it? I must admit, I didn't quite think that plan through. It seems our fates are somewhat aligned. I'll never be rid of you. And that's
This
just
voice
something
actress
I'll
sounds
have to
familiar.
come to terms with. You want answers. I know you do. And you will get them. Let it be known. When we meet at the Palace of Westminster, all will be revealed. But I'm afraid I'll have to leave you once again. In my stead, have London. Explore her. Get a feel for her. And most importantly, be kind.
Smythe, what? Fucking really? Fuck off game? Why? What is that?
It's yours.
Is that another Britishism?
If you're willing to pay the price.
Traverse the tube tunnel. Do-do-do-do. The name Smythe means blacksmith or metalworker. For skilled craftsman who works with oh, she's calling herself Miss Fleshcrafter. Oh, I get it. Okay. What if I get hit by another train? Gotta put the mask on because of the poison gas or whatever. I keep thinking of the movie Snatch. Anything to report? Yeah, don't go to England. Or anything to declare? Yeah, don't go to England. London? Yes, London. London? Yes, London. You know, fish and chips, cup o' tea, bad weather, worse food, Mary fucking Poppins, London. And then the dog just kind of walks around. Yeah, there's good sound effects and I like the ambiance and the musics when it plays. It's good. The use, the main theme for this and the use of heavy use of bells is I get it, bells, like the big bell, the big bong bell. It's good. That's good. It sounds good. It's ominous. Good job, whoever did that. I don't know if we've encountered them yet because I wouldn't be able to tell, but apparently there's there's a fucking there's like 2 former Doctor Who's in this. They got 2 of the previous Doctor Who's to voice characters. They also got like a former Speaker of the House of Commons to voice a robotic Speaker of the House. Which ones? I don't fucking know. I know nothing about Doctor Who. I feel like every time I've seen anything about Doctor Who, it's like this was the British attempt at making like a Star Trek, but they had a budget of like $10. Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy. Yeah, I don't know who that is, so I can't really say anything. So you just came out of the dungeon. What do? We give the player another dungeon. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. But now what? Gain entry to Westminster. I'll turn off God mode eventually, just not now. Infinite ammo revolver is kind of funny. Go back to our Fallout 4. I could do that. I might actually do that. Once I'm out of here, I might just spawn myself like a pool of ammo to just ease the... to make this pill go down a little smoother. Ooh, I wonder which way I'm supposed to go. Where are we now? What part of Long Dawn are we in now? We're in this part of Long Dawn. Well, I guess we can go see Trafalgar Square. Let's see if I can spawn some bullet in. I wonder if I've... what is this thing? I think it's 4, 5... No. Yes. Oh, good. Alright. The old classic. Player.add item. FF009D46 500. Oh. Oh. Not found for... Oh, no. Oh, no. Can I not cheat in Animo? No. FF is a mod ID? Is it? Okay. 01? 14? 02, 03, 04, 05. I don't know. Can I do it with any of the other ammos? 303. Oh my god, why? Why? This is 0001F. Oh, fuck. 0001F66B100. Oh my god, that's the fucking... I can use the Enfield. TGM, we can turn God mode off for a little bit. Alright, we have 315 rounds for the Enfield. They're all 0-0. No. No, they're not. 00009D46100. 0092221C100. Okay, where are you getting this from? Is it like a fucking Reddit post or something? Wiki. Oh, there's a Fallout London wiki? Nah, I can look it up myself. Now that I know there's a wiki, I can look it up myself. Again, I find it strange that this game seems to take so much of Fallout 4's game design, except in how much ammo it gives you. It expects you to shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and fight and fight and fight and fight and fight, and it gives you, like, no ammo for it. Like, that's... Again, I would understand the limited ammo if combat was much more different and much more sparing. Where it was like you're only fighting a couple dudes. Like there's an encounter has like 3, 4, maybe 5 enemies. And they're all very relatively weak. You know, they're all like sort of, they're not like bullet sponges. But it's just like Fallout, where it's like you're fighting dozens of enemies. And some of them are just walls of hell. Yeah, that's another that would be another way to do it. If they actually made it so that there were other options to take where you could, converse your way through something. I hate Fallout 4 mold rats so much. I don't like the burrow mechanic. I don't know why Bethesda thought the burrow mechanic was so fucking cool. They had to give it 2 different types of enemies in 4. It's not very interesting. It can also be just fucking annoying having to wait for them to surface. And they always do it like right in your face. So it's just like, oh, the mole rat popped up in front of me. Wow. University College London Hospitals. University College London Hospital. I will say, I didn't cover it in my video because it wasn't really in the scope of what I was doing with Fallout 4. I really dislike Fallout 4's aesthetic of how they make buildings look. I'm specifically talking about like this shit. The weird sort of colorful paneling and stuff like that. I despise that. The way that those buildings in like Boston look, atrocious. I think they're awful, and I don't know why they abandoned the like Art Deco design in favor of that. I think most people didn't like it. I hope so. Hey, I don't even like Fallout 3, and I will credit that it did a pretty damn good job with how a lot of the visuals. I'd argue some of the like color grading with everything being like grayscale was kind of shitty, or green. But I think the way that they translated some of the design of Fallout 1 and 2 into 3 wasn't bad. Like, there's similar design with like Art Deco and like the stone faces and stuff like that. They did a pretty good job of that. And then they completely abandoned it in Fallout 4 for something completely different. Something like so like bright and colorful and like garish. It's just like, it looks awful. Just don't, oh man. Again, oh, taste to taste. And it's like, yeah, I guess, but still, just, it was not to my taste. Why on earth are there barrage balloons floating around? Because it's iconic. When you think Long Dawn, you think barrage balloons. Because Jesus, the writing and world building. That's, people think about London. I think about getting mugged in an alleyway and shite overpriced pubs. Look, it's the London sinkhole. Everyone knows that. Even I know that. How much you want to bet there's a quest that sends you into the British Museum? There's gotta be a quest that sends you into the British Museum. Kind of wish Lugor was here. He would be able to go, oh, look at all the things. It's like a miniature Deathclaw. What the fuck was that? Famished. Oh boy, look at this really good. Oh my god, the legendary system is so good. People were defending the legendary system in the comments. There were only a few of them, but they were doing it. And like, who wouldn't defend fighting a Deathclaw or whatever the fuck and getting a thing that reduces damage from Mirelurks and bugs by 15%? Here's your warm beer that's mostly head. It will be £9.50. Yeah. Here, we poured you we drew you the worst pint ever. $10. £10, please. Look, it's the pig rats from the older Fallout games. Ain't that cute? Any mod maker that adds a legendary system? Well, they just added it because it was in Fallout 4, and this game is Fallout 4, but the same, and in London. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I just want to... Oh, can I go through here? Okay, good. Thought this was a wall. I was going to be fucking upset. We're in Truffle Square. Trafalgar. Oh, the frame rate does not like Trafalgar Square. How did the fucking Nelson Memorial survive the apocalypse?
Now there's a face I don't recognise. Welcome to Eastminster. Can I help you find anything? I'm Stacy, the Eastminster slums greeter. It's my job to say
We
hello.
built that out of
and,
sturdy
it's
shit.
Gotham's job to protect us. Or the Tommies.
The more iconic a building is, the higher chance it survived in Fallout.
It's not. But go talk to him. He usually knows what's what.
Look at this place, so much effort put in. I will say again, lots of effort put in the visuals.
You got any questions for little old me?
It's a shame it's just built. It's a shame that Fallout London is stuck on top, stuck inside, excuse me, Fallout 4. Where's my evil mask? There it is. Unless it's a Statue of Liberty, that thing's always getting wrecked. Why did I talk to that person? What was the point of doing that? It rises in the east. I gotta get into Westminster. I'm guessing this giant stone wall isn't in real London. This giant concrete wall. The British Museum. Where is the British Museum? Just looking at stuff on the map. Trying to look at the map and like see where we are in comparison to a map of real Long Dong. All right, it's cool. Long Dong. So one of these I knew that was what I was thinking of. One of these buildings is actually like this. I think this is north. Let me compare it to the map. That's north. Then like that building is this should be like Canada House. Is this a mod? It's the first time seeing this is a mod, or like it is. This is a mod. This is a mod. You can if you Google Fallout London, you can see how to install it. You can do it through. You have to install it through GOG. Although if you have Fallout 4, you need a copy of Fallout 4. If you have it on Steam, you have to do a little extra work. This should be Canada House, which is the Canadian embassy. Looks nothing like it. They erected that in 2012 to keep the Scots out. Hadrian's Wall Mark II. And what's the top of this of the square? Trafalgar. Okay. Yeah, that should be Canada. So Canada House has been replaced with a building with Nuka-Cola on it. Unless, yeah, all right. Let's see if there's scent of maple syrup. We'll see. I'm just trying to. It's not important enough. Not important enough.
God save our grace.
Okay, who is the queen going to be? Is she gonna? What's the joke? Is she gonna be a robot or a super mutant or like a brain in a jar? How dumb is it going to be?
Where do you think you're going?
Do you know who I
Doesn't
am?
matter what you say. If your name's not on my list, you're not getting through my gate. I will bet my last ticket that it's... Wait. You're not... Oh, yes, I do remember something about a last-minute name being added. My sincerest apologies. Right this way.
Is this a trick? Am I gonna be taken to like the beatings room?
Come on, chop chop.
I'd avoid Piccadilly Street if I were you. A train derailed. From Islington of all places. Took the whole street with it.
Wait, that's it? They actually let me in? I didn't have to do a fucking side quest? Oh my god. It's still Elizabeth II who in this timeline survived. Also, is she in Westminster? I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just following where the main quest is doing. Like, I don't have any. I don't know. I don't know what the main thrust of this story has been so far. I'm gonna imagine the queen of some sort of immortal being, kind of like No one's played Fallen London. No one here has played Fallen London. I am one of 10 people who played Fallen London and the Sunless Sea, so nobody knows anything about that. But the Queen is also some sort of like immortal monster being in that. Although it's Queen Victoria in that one.
Blimey! You sure are one stingy and rude piece of excrement. Try that attitude with the gods and see how fast you get a new arsehole. See you never.
I fucking hate... Disable. Alright, I feel better now. If it's the main Parliament building, she'd be in Buckingham Palace. Well, this entire area is called Westminster, so I'm guessing... It looks posh and rich, so I'm guessing if the palace is here, or if whatever the palace, or wherever she's... I don't know, I feel like we're going deeper and deeper.
People have a negative attitude.
I will say, it's weird seeing Fallout, like this is like an actual city, and not like a Bethesda Fallout city where like it's like 30 people living on a baseball field. And so seeing just like people mulling through the streets of like an actual city-sized city is kind of neat. Even if the frame rate is really bad.
It must be horrible to...
Like, oh god, it's this engine. I don't think is meant for this. They're using the inner area. Yes, that is what they're doing. They're using the inner London area of Westminster in case Buckingham is very nearby. That's kind of what I meant. I didn't think it was actually. I am sure Buckingham Palace is here. I'm sure the Houses of Parliament is here. I am almost 100% guaranteed that Big Bong Ben is here somewhere.
What are you talking about? Take her out for a trial, and you'll see my Betsy's as good as new.
All right, there was a train crash. If Big Ben is digital or something, I'm going to fucking bed. Oh look, they're using cryolators to put out the fire. That's actually kind of like neat.
If I see one more up in...
Please maintain order and carry on. Questions will be answered at a much later time and date.
Was anyone hurt?
Does any gentry care about that? You ain't one of them rich toffs, are you? Look, I don't know much, but I'm happy to help out anyone with 2 ungilded brain cells to rub together. Feel free to have a gander.
Okay.
Name a reason. This train came from Islington. Do you know the last time a train came from there? I don't. It's been decades since something ran that track. Which is why
it was
all
the
cracked
train
and
that our
busted.
real person was on, that we were a clone of.
Then boom, the whole thing exploded into a foam.
Casualties?
Oddly enough, not when it cracked through the concrete a few gentry called the Express to the Pearly Gates, though. Never heard that name before, but I'm sure some powdered wheat. The gentry? You'd think they wouldn't.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, they're not gonna fix it. Cool. Catch a ride on the Westminster train after... What was that? Explode a crash site. I'm kind of surprised that it's pretty much civilized after Fallout, saying this because I've heard people getting stabbed or shot. Well, there was like a whole... I can't zoom the map out, but there's like a bunch of other areas that were filled with like... There's a bunch of hooligans, which is this game's version of raiders. There's a bunch of like 4 other different factions and gangs beating each other up. Calling card. Smythe, senior civil servant, making London safer since 2187. Meet Smythe at their office in the Palace of Westminster. Okay. I'm good thing that they left me a card. Is that supposed to be intentional? Like, are they leading me on and like trying to get me to follow them, or?
Am I invisible? Or are you an Oh dear. Another poor com. Too much pride. That's your... What's that?
You get it? The people who are here and rich, they're all snobby. They're all like English snobbery, upper class snobs. You get it? You get it? Are these fucking peacocks? What the fuck? Someone modeled a peacock for this mod? There's some really bad Z fighting on their feathers. Do you see that? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Is it like that on all of them? Yeah, it is. Oh my god. I hate when the bombs dropped in 2077. Why does every single game work off the idea that the UK never evolved past the 19th? Well, I guess what they did, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna say that they're T-posing to assert dominance. I'm going to say that the reason that Long Dong is like this is because the same way that like it's 2077 and yet everything in the Fallout, or everything in Fallout America, is also stuck in like a 50s style. Like it's 2077 and they have robots and nuclear powered, MacGuffins, but like they still have like the style of the 1950s. Maybe it's like that sort of thing, that retrofuturism, except they just did it for British instead of America. Oh, that's the palace. There's the Bong Palace. I recognize that. like Tesla fence.
Life at the top.
No one talked like this back in the 50s. Things are becoming much more casual and laid back across the... Well, maybe the point of diversion from real world UK in Fallout UK was earlier. To be fair, like, we know nothing about... Like, this. Remember, this is all fan fiction, so blame the Fallout London developers. You know? Hey, I have the crazy opinion. I expressed it last time I played Fallout London. There's Bong. That Fallout, like, needs to take place in America. There's my crazy opinion. So, I do like how they just reused this statue of, I believe this is of Jorge Washington. So they reused this statue of Jorge Washington like 700 times. How I can tell that this is Jorge Washington is because that's how a statue of Jorge Washington looks like. I've seen it before. And also, this is the fasces, right? The whatever the fuck, the bundle of sticks around an axe. The symbol of the Roman Republic. Which probably wouldn't be around in the UK.
Lillian, please.
Tenpenny Manor. Oh no. No, are they connecting this to Tenpenny from Fallout 3? Blech. Is this... So, they reused 1,000 statues of what's it called? Of George Washington, but they actually put in the statue of Churchill. Look, Churchill, come here. Look, it's your namesake. Look. Churchill. Churchill, come here. Look, 2 Churchills in one photo. Kind of curious how much technological dissonance would England be if they were under the influence of a Fallout. Well, they're doing their best here, showing like the weird old buildings with like, you know, nuclear powered MacGuffins.
Halt! Citizen! Where do you think you're going? We don't allow just any rabble in there. Who do you think you are?
Don't you recognize me? I'm a member of parliament.
That's a good one. So good that I may not even fine you for impersonation.
Oh,
Consider
so
this a
you're
warning.
gonna give me
Next
a stupid
time I won't
quest.
be so lenient. Now, what's your business here? You want me, a loyal subject of the realm, to give up information like
God,
that?
I wish Lou was here right now.
dare
What is this accent? What is it? Is it someone who's not...
Champion-o.
Is it someone from the UK doing another accent of the UK and it's not very good? Because that's what it sounds like to my untrained ear.
I did lose a bundle of cash, yeah. But I lost...
It's attempted
700
Irish.
tickets. Perhaps you miscounted. Yeah, this... Where were we? Oh,
I just want to... I
someone
want...
called.
If I can
They
get...
want to round up the cat, clean the streets. It seems like they hold a lot of power around here, but they've gone completely under the radar. The fact you...
Thank
Sure.
you.
There's an old...
I'm just gonna... Okay, yep, got it. Do the thing and the thing.
You're determined... This is...
I'm not even... I don't even know what he wanted me to do. Get your petition signed? I have to sign a petition? Oh no. It's why is this turned into Postal? Hello, would you like to sign my petition?
You there?
You've got champ with you? Yeah, really? Holy shit. Oh my god. Alistair Tenpenny from Follow 3.
Hello.
I'm too important to die.
I've assessed the situation, and
Alright, well that's the end of that. The Freemasons, yeah, the Freemasons are apparently everywhere in London.
Hello.
That don't.
well met, stranger. How can I help you?
Oh, another Frencher.
Ah, then why didn't you bloody say so before? Nice to work with you.
Oh, is he not learning
I should
French
say,
anymore?
I don't do marriage certificates. Not since the incident. Don't ask. Let me see. All I need is some handwriting references. Let us work. First one. So, bring. And out.
Okay, we gotta forge some tickets or whatever. I've lost. I'm not paying attention to the plot. Because this is technically taking place in, like, I think the year. It's 2237. So this is technically before. This is before Fallout 3 at least. So yeah. Yeah, the Masons Guild started. I'm pretty sure the Freemasons started in the UK or whatever.
Hello. Come here.
Is he gonna ask me to blow something up?
I've never seen you before, and I never forget a face. Well, I was looking for... I'm just curious, you see. Perhaps we started things... Ah, you're too kind. Work is for those with... Only the
I can't leave. How do I get out of this?
Ah, yes. You see, I have a very peculiar job. What? If you're in any way interested, until then...
Earliest recordings may have been in Edinburgh. Oh, so it's there. So it's your fault. I'm pretty sure the Freemasons are one of those things that if you mention them enough in a video, on YouTube, they'll like put the little info box at the bottom of the screen. Like it says, the Freemason. Actually, the Freemasons were not like if you've ever seen a video, like, have you ever seen those things where it's like they have to, like, make sure that nobody hears wrongthink? And so they're like, by the way, the Freemasons or the Illuminati or whatever, you know, if you ever watch a video about something that's controversial. Oh my god, these fucking horses. Oh, these are fucking scary horses. Oh, that's absolutely terrifying. I hate that. That's fucking horrifying. Your stream lagged out? What are we on about? You know how, like, if you've ever seen... Yeah, that's horrifying. You ever seen, whenever, like, a video on YouTube is about controversial opinions? Or, like, a controversial subject that's covering something like a controversial subject or something? Or something where there's, like, a lot of conspiracy? YouTube will force that info box saying, like, well, actually... You know, according to trusted source, it's not a conspiracy. The JFK assassination happened in da-da-da-da-da and actually was da-da-da-da-da, you know, stuff like that. I wonder if you talk enough about the Freemasons if you get a box like that on your video. I saw a video like a week ago about someone talking about the YouTuber Illuminati, and essentially it was like charting her downfall after people realized that she was just like essentially making like slop shit videos, and it was Illuminati was her name. And they put YouTube put the box under the video like the Illuminati is a name for groups fictional and real that are actually It's like they're not talking about the Illuminati, they're talking about a YouTuber. I think you start talking about the Freemasons that go missing. They're fucking weird here. I feel like in North America, or at least I know in Canada, it's just like it's mostly a thing that old men are part of, as like a group to just like talk about old men things. It's like an old dudes club. They get a ring, they put a sticky on their car, they go there every other Sunday. So I have to go around and collect the signatures of... Who? Oh my god, I have to go all the way there. And I have to go to Hackney and Camden. Oh, man, I am bored. I'm just going to switch over to watching the Fallout TV show until I get banned. I'm not going to do that, actually. That would be a silly. Have I not been here? Another part of the city I haven't been to? My parents went into a pub here once. It ended up being a Mason's pub by accident. The room was dead silent. Heads just turned to face them, and they left when they noticed the AK on the wall. Like an AK-47 on the wall. Or like the word, like the letters A. Oh, okay. It's like the Disney VIP Club, but more cultish. Chinese reproduction. Ooh, a good old type whatever. Who are you guys? Oh, you're like druids, right? Hello. The A501. Oh, it's the highway. It's the Bursch Highway numbering system. Are you hostile too? Yes, of course you fucking are. Never changed the way the head just hopped a few inches in the air there, yeah. Well, thanks for helping.
You lost.
I don't know. I don't know enough about druids. I know. Are they even real? Were they real? Man, this game is also taking a lot from Fallout 3 in terms of traveling through train stations. Hey, what Plagueling said. A British druid refers to figures from ancient Celtic society who were priests, judges, teachers, and philosophers deeply connected to nature, particularly the oak, and guardians of oral lore. I'm going to Camden Town. Okay, so I know nothing about London. Okay, what is Camden Town? What is that section of London? I wish Lou was here. Logar could be tell me it's like, oh, it's the part of London where all the fucking whatevers, where it's really dumb or it's really nice or it's really bad, and then they're gonna do this. Everyone here is gonna be a zombie. Everyone here is gonna be a ghoul. You have a Bren gun. Lots of street markets, kind of dodgy. Oh. Kinda dodgy. Okay, so I'm following. I have to get into the Houses of Westminster, the Houses of Parliament, the Palace of Westminster, to talk to Smythe, who is the person who my character is a clone of, for reasons unknown.
State your business in Camden. Only to a few. As long as you're not here to make trouble, the pistols welcome ya.
I like her armor. I like her, like, police armor.
I agree it can be. The trick is to make sure it's the right kind of trouble. A group of
It's the kind of place where you get, like, reproduction knockoffs, like Calvin Klein or something. That kind of market.
Well, we're having a conversation to start. Me? Oh, I joined the if I'm being, but then I got it not to go on.
Okay, are you? I don't care. Why do they not just have a way to stop? Why do I have to keep talking? They won't let me not go out with. Oh, just let me leave. I know you can just walk away, but like. You are now an enemy with the pistols. I wanted her outfit. I thought it looked cool. That looks kind of cool. Imagine making everyone in this game your enemy. Well, that would be interesting. I wonder, well, I don't know how, again, I don't really know what the main story is. We're looking for this person, but like, I'm not sure why. And we need to get into the Houses of Parliament, but like, but why? I wonder what would happen if you did make everyone your enemy. I'm curious if there's a faction, if like I don't know how important the factions are in this game, like if they're just side stuff or if they're actually part of the main quest line. This game is a lot denser than I thought in terms of just like stuff. A lot of Long Dawn. Oh, this place is marked. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of hard on the minimap to see, or on the compass. This place is marked with an Anarchy A. Oh, I'm gonna love these guys. Oh. Cyber Fox. Oh, is this how oh, how bad is this gonna be? I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be appropriate. Oh my god. It's fine. This is like the lamest club. That's a fucking dance. Tinnitus, really? This feels like a worse Cyberpunk 2077 club. This is like if Bethesda made a Cyberpunk 2077 club. Apache Alice. Oh, I'm gonna love her, aren't I?
Haven't seen you before. Welcome to Camden, love. Can I help you with something? I'm pretty busy, so make it quick if you can.
Will you sign my petition?
My name to any old sod's cause? If you were a member of the Pistols, it would be a different story.
Can I just steal? Okay, I can steal her handwriting or whatever.
The Pistols or any our security force. Unfortunately.
Who are you talking? Wait, no, I just want to leave. I don't care. I don't care about you or your cause. Steal her face. I don't think it works in this game. Yeah, wrong game. Ooh. Oh. I can take the fucking Enfield, but I can't take the MG34, or is this a 42? I can't really tell. What happened? Okay, I am curious if we kill her, if I use a kill command, will they still get me? Okay, she's essential.
I appreciate.
And what and her fucking quest. Guess what her quest is? Her quest is go kill raiders. Does no one know how to make a quest in this fucking series now anymore that isn't just kill raiders?
Welcome. Take a look.
The London devs surely loves Fallout 4. Yeah, that they love Fallout 4. They fucking love it. Everything is just like Fallout 4. Do you have any cool guns? They have that thingy! That thing! The experimental bullpup that eventually became the worst gun ever made or ever used by an actual army. Oh, this one. What is this one called? Oh, what is that called? Oh, if I've prototype. Oh, what was it called? The EM2. The EM2. Yes, that's what it's called. What's my favorite thing that's happened in this game? I get excited over cool, weird, obscure British guns. I like that. That's kind of neat. In terms of like actual gameplay, like or story stuff, not much, man. So all these drugs I haven't used. Milk. Why does it weird look like why does it look like a weird SA-80? Because it eventually became, well, not like that, but that was like the SA-80 came from that. Yeah, it wasn't like this, they didn't use the same gun, but the idea of like, what if we had a bullpup as our main gun? The idea came from the EM2. That was the origin. And then they eventually decided to make the worst gun ever fielded by a major power. Let me just like sell. Oh, she's out of fucking stuff. All right. What does it take? 280 rounds. She has 25. Oh, it's awful. Oh, this might be the worst sight I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, how the fuck am I supposed to use this? That is... Oh my lord. What could go wrong? Well, what could go wrong is that you end up giving your soldiers a gun that has a habit of the magazine falling out of it. So, like, wait, do I have to do a fucking... Oh, can I just... Okay, so... Like, I have to get this lady's signature. Do I have to get this lady's signature?
Oh, sorry there.
Okay, so I have to do this. But thou must. It seems that I have to like actually get... I have to go do a shoot the raider quest because that's the only way to progress the main story. This is awful. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm starting to get to the end of my rope with Fallout London. I don't think I'm going to be playing much more of this because it's not very good. It suffers from every issue that Fallout 4 has. And it's kind of just, again, you're just shooting dudes. The quest needs you to do something, and that something is shooting dudes. Google, yeah, Google. Tell me if the queen, if like the queen is in this, and if she's like a head in a jar or some shit. Is this water just as radioactive as the Thames, I wonder? I'm gonna go ahead and probably say, yeah, it is. Like, I'm just beat by like nearly every quest has been go to a place, shoot dudes, go to a place, shoot dudes, go to a place, shoot dudes. Now, I went into Fallout London with no preconceptions because I didn't know anything about it other than it was a Fallout mod that took place in London. So I didn't know what this was trying to do. And it seems that what this was trying to do was essentially recreate Fallout 4 but in London. So it has all of the issues of Fallout 4. And one of the big problems with Fallout 4 is that 90% of the quests are go to place, shoot dudes, go to place, shoot dudes, go to place, shoot dudes. Queen Victoria II and Princess Elizabeth, they're ghouls. Okay, well. Cool. Do you have to help one? Is the princess upset that her mother's never gonna actually die because she's a ghoul and she can't be queen or whatever? What is the main plot to, like, what happens? Do I kill my person who I'm a clone of? What end? Do I launch a nuclear missile at any point?
End of the line.
Open door! Here come the fire!
Nope, out of ammo.
Killed her.
It's just a Fallout Raider quest. Guess what the plot is? Bad. I want to see you have an aneurysm. Does it somehow connect to the other Fallouts? Did they find a way to make their fan fiction connect to the other games? Other than being ostensibly in the same universe? Oh, it's Fallout 4, pick a faction to stop Clone Lady or... Okay, so it's literally Fallout 4. They literally just copied Fallout 4. It's the exact same thing. It's, do you side with the creepy, evil government laboratory people, or do you side with one of the other factions of bozos in the Wasteland? Oh man, it's kind of a disappointment. Just like a little bit of a huge disappointment. Every Fallout game post 4 maybe is what we call Fallout fuck around with the factions. It also has to, if any Fallout post 3 has to have you searching for someone in the wasteland. Specifically, let's go specifically a parent. Or a child. You have to find your lost family member. Country roads, take me home. West Virginia. Mountain Mama. Fallout London. Fallout 5, find your wife's boyfriend. Oh. Fallout. I am so curious. If Bethesda is not lying that they are actually working on Fallout or spending most of their effort on Fallout 5 at the moment, I'm curious what ML is doing, if he's still big cheese there with doing like development of like writing and stuff, because I think ML's talent or lack of talent of writing is very apparent in everything else he's produced. I think it's particularly apparent when you look at Starfield. Starfield was Bethesda making a whole world from scratch, and it's like the most flavorless science fiction setting ever made. And so it's like, what is he going to do with Fallout 5? Is it just going to be like, oh, search for your dad again, like search for someone else? Oh, you're going to search for your aunt.
Really? You're modest. So... fair enough.
Sign my papers.
And what petition is that? Why would you want to go there? I don't trust the people who inhabit that building, and I don't know if I trust you enough yet to give you my signature.
Oh,
if
my
you were a
God,
member of the Pistols, it might be another.
All right, can I sign me up for the Pistons or whatever?
So.
Yeah, no, yeah, I love them.
Blended. Each potential To start, I'd like you to speak to Palmyra Romero and Captain Reasonable. They've both been having issues. Maybe you can help them? I'm not a big fan of awkward silences. Let's chat, shall we?
Do a quest to join the Pistols. Oh, by the way, you have to go do another quests for other guys.
I'm not a big fan of awkward silences.
I also don't get the obsession with to find the family member. I don't get it either. And yeah, you're right, Plagueling. Looking for your lost sibling is probably gonna happen. Is gonna be the thing. It's gonna be like Assassin's Creed, like whatever the one in Greece was called. It's gonna be you pick either the male or the female, and then you have to find your brother or sister, whoever you didn't pick. That's what it's gonna be. You nailed it. Sorry, I'm just like, that actually killed me. What just happened actually killed me. So, oh, you want to join the Pistols? Go kill these raiders. Come back. I want to join the Pistols. Okay, go talk to these other people and get their signatures. It's like a meme. It's almost like a meme. It's like a license meme, like a British oh, you need to join the, if you want to join the gang, you have to go get your gang license from 3 other people. You have to sign these forms in triplicate.
It's as much for you as it is for us. Think of this as a trial run. You don't need to agree with all of us, ideologically, on everything.
Don't those fuckers hate you after you killed the cop? The cop was actually just a member of their gang. She was just wearing cop stuff.
I'm not a big fan of awkward silence. Good.
Oh my lord, there's a... Do I have any, like, mentats, or whatever they call them?
So, what did Palmyra and the captain have to say? Hmm? I told you.
Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking scream. It's so, again, because I know what those quests are gonna be. It's gonna be go kill more people. Like, it's gonna go to dungeon, kill people. Go to one of the people is gonna be like, oh, one of my mates went out to the dungeon and he got stuck. Can you go kill the ghouls to help him out of there? It's so, like, you know what? Like, if this game was good, if these quests were enjoyable, it'd be like, yeah, more fucking quests. But here, it's a case of skipping quests is the ideal solution because the quests are terrible.
Gotta go with the hooligans. Really? You're modest. So? Fair enough. Hello, love. And what petition is that?
I'm a big fan. Can I get your autograph?
Wow,
you really need 10 intelligence to be able to say I need your autograph? You have to be the smartest man in the universe to be able to convince this woman that, oh, or to think of the idea to say I want your autograph. Fucking shoot me. Oh, God. Are they supposed to be like punk? Are they like British punk? Are they supposed to be like the Sex Pistols? Is that what they're supposed to be? Int having Riz Al logic. It was weird because that did seem to be more of like a charisma check. That would seem to be more of something that would have been checked by charisma. Like, you have to be charismatic enough to be like, oh, I love you, I want your autograph, you know? That doesn't seem like something that's intelligence-based. Blah. 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 I need a drink. There we go, I got a drink. I'm gonna sip water. So I like this girl's armor. What? So she's immune unless you kill her? Like, shoot her? Really? Alright, never mind. There is a huge... This game might have more immune, or not immune. Is immune what I'm thinking of? Yes. I think it has more, or essential, that's the word I'm looking for. It has more essential NPCs than Fallout 4 does. There was a point last stream where I went around one of the towns, the villages around the cathedral, and I tried killing every single named NPC. Every one of them was essential. You could not kill a single NPC. And it just blows my mind that, like, Fallout has been, like... It's funny because, oh, it's a mod, it's a mod, it's a mod. It's like that in fucking... in Fallout 4. It's like that in Fallout 3. You know? It's gonna be like that in Fallout 76. Was that when they went nuts and started to... Yeah. That was when they went nuts. I started attacking one of the companions. It's a child. I attacked him, he went hostile, and then everyone in the cathedral started shooting him for some reason. It was very strange. Alright. Who's the leader of Islington? What's gonna be the gimmick from Islington? Is it gonna be that everyone's dumb or everyone's dead? Isn't this the place with the plague? I don't even know.
Alright, I've been raring for a fight. Had enough. Huh?
Let's try the Martini Henry. We have ammo for it. This is Fallout London. Uh-huh. Fallout 76, I do have a robot wife. It's a slow path. Glacial Progress having a Deathclaw wife. That's so weird. That's the second person. That's the second time today I've seen someone mentioning wanting to do Deathclaws. You should play Fallout the Frontier. You would love Fallout the Frontier. Oh, I'm so sick of this fucking enemy system. Oh my lord. See, that guy was holding a flamethrower, which means he's stronger.
Shit, they got one. Not like this.
I was just about to say, am I gonna do like, oh, it looks different. It's like one of these. Is it time? Have I returned to my Fallout 4 playthrough? Do I embrace the flamer again? Where's the fucking door? Why is the door never where the door is? Oh wow, this is not as effective as it is normally. How do I reload this? Huh. Who are you people? Miller's men. Why were you all attacking me and now you're not attacking me? Like, what is happening? There's gonna be some guy called Miller.
Well. The Wayfarer.
Oh wait, people know who I am now? Excuse me?
Venturing into my territory is generally considered a
I'm the
bad
Wayfarer, guys. What?
But I hear
There is a god. You can toggle. You can do TGM in console, and you have toggle God mode, and that will make you invincible and have infinite ammo. You've heard of
This
me.
city runs on information. And your new blood. Of some friends in the Vagabonds and elsewhere. Got a job for you. Something I need doing. And I need it done well.
No,
For the
you
sake
could
of
just
my
like give me your
conscience.
signature, please. You just sign a petition.
Don't change the subject.
What's the job? But thou must. You have no
It's
other
of
way.
a
Get fucked.
sentimental and
Get
personal
fucked. You
nature.
thought this was gonna be
I
a
won't
fun
go
game?
into
No, get
detail.
fucked. You
I
want
hear
the
talk
quest.
of
It's a
man
video
at St.
game.
Paul's Sanctuary.
You want the quest.
John Marsh. I used to know a man by that name. I owe him a life debt. For a long time I thought him dead. When you paid off my debt, you'll be paid in cash.
What do you want? I don't
Then
care.
go to St. Paul.
Nice to see movie stars like Jason Statham stepping into voice acting, and for fan mods, no less. Yeah. Oh, it's more of these fucking nightmare horse. Oh, that one's fucked up. That's good. Is that supposed to look like that? Okay. These horses are horrifying. It's like, what if we did the Brahmin, but horses? Because it's the Brahmin. You know how the Brahmin had 8 legs and all that? They didn't just have 2 heads. It's like someone copy-pasted the model, but like put the models like inside each other a little bit and said, called it a day. Just clipped them through. Long dong. No, I'm lying. The Brahmin don't have 8 legs. They have 4 legs. They just have 2 heads. Oh, who are you? What fucking goofy shit are you gonna do?
You look like you could do with a wee boost. Am I right?
Mr. Edinburgh.
Exactly what you need.
And he sells drugs. Here's a Scottish guy and he sells you drugs. That's representation. There you go, Plagueling. Kill him for me, please? No. No, your people are represented. That he is, this is like, you know. Oh, right. We haven't found, I forgot about this. There's the fucking Knights of fucking Camelot. We haven't found them yet. I want to bet they're out here. How do we even get there, though? Wonder if the Irish NPCs will try to detonate the engine in nearby cars. When fighting you? Oh. We're the Knights of the Round Table. Something, something, something. Something Camelot. Silly place. You've seen Monty Python. I have a feeling that this game is going to be annoying enough that I just can't go due south. But we'll try it. I want to see the fucking King Arthur LARPers, and then I'm gonna fucking call it before I call myself.
Yep.
They have Margaret Thatcher as a ghoul. The king, excuse me, the queen and her princess daughter is a ghoul. They're ghouls. The queen is a ghoul. They're all ghouls and either have baton or flame sword as Excalibur. They're Excalibur. It's gonna be it's a unique item. I already know. If you side with them, you eventually become King Arthur or whatever, and you get the Excalibur. I fucking bet. Oh, good. So these things are like mini Deathclaws. They're weird. Remodeled Chinese sword thing from 4. Merlin. Oh god, there might actually be like a Merlin. Those are just normal dogs that were forced to live off of beans and toast. Oh, it's raining in London? What? Look, it's a crashed thing. No insult about beans on toast. It's like, what? Oh god, it's Cthulhu cultists. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh my god, why are there Cthulhu cultists here? He was fucking from New England. He lived in Rhode Island. I am Providence, motherfuckers.
To smite this fool. Forgive me, sin. I will avenge. Yeah. Submit to your fate. Mithras,
They saw New England and assumed it was something to do with us. Ice cold Nuka-Cola. This like ruined London stuff. I just remembered what this kind of reminds me of. Did anyone else play We Happy Few? Remember that game? That was a fucking game. That was a waste of potential.
Once you are awake, you shall remain awake.
I remember a lot of hype around it, then silence. It was like... It came out in like an early access version that sucked shit. And then it wasn't like, it took like a year and a half and then they updated it. And I think it eventually came out in some form, and it was, like, fine, but, like, nowhere near as interesting as what it could have been. Never heard of it, but actually, or never heard of it, but never actually played or watched a full playthrough of it. Yeah, it's, again, it did just seem like to drop off the map. It was like you were in, like, a weird 60s fucked up dystopian England where you were forced to, people were forced to take, I think, a pill called, like, it was like Soma from, what's it called? Oh fuck, what is that game called? Book. Brave New World. It was like you had to take a happy pill, like a super happy pill, to keep you essentially, like, sedated. Or else, and if you're not, like, if you haven't been taking your joy and, you know, thinking good thoughts, you get beat up by the police. And then the early access for it was just like a generic, it was just like a generic crafting survival game. There was, like, the first release was like, there was no story, no plot. You just had like a couple areas and you would go around and do generic crafting survival. It was really bad. Who are you? Legendary cultist fanatic. Just like run. Is this true to London? If you just go far enough out, you just run into cultists, like multiple different groups of cultists. I'm going to give props to the Fallout London devs. I will say that this does feel very dense. It does feel like a city. It's impressive how they managed to do that when Bethesda couldn't do it. Boston and Fallout 4 feels like a square kilometer at most, and then nothing else. It's really weird. It does not feel like a massive metropolitan city. They did a good job here of making it feel like a shitty. Don't think I'm supposed to be able to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. Because you can go fuck yourself, game. Brickton. Oh, good. Oh, good. It's this kind of character.
Ah, a friend. Apologies. The Canyon wanted me to test you before we began. Welcome to Brickton. I am Roach.
I think game was meant to be a biting social commentary of what the UK government would become in response. Was, do you think the UK government would pay this much for drugs like that?
Before we begin, I must ask, why is a raven like a writing desk?
What?
Ah, an intelligent answer. Now, how may I help you?
Just what is this supposed to, what am I supposed to get to this from this?
I've never signed a petition in my life. Don't believe in signatures. What is it for?
Oh,
I don't think you should go there. Quite the negative place. I could be persuaded, however, if you were to assist us in our altercations with the Tommies. Apologies. The Canyon Corp.
all right, that was Fallout London. Yeah, I'm fucking sick of that. No, that was Fallout misery. Holy shit, was that annoying. I gave it another 4 hours. It did not get any better. In fact, it just continued to embody all the worst parts of Fallout 4. Oh, that was awful. I actually have a headache. That actually gave me a fucking... I almost had a fucking aneurysm when I did the bullshit side quest, and then I go back to the lady, and she sends me to go do 3 other bullshit side quests at other NPCs. I actually was gonna fucking scream. Okay, yeah, that wasn't great. You will not be seeing any more FOLO. No more Fallout London, that was it.